Hey guys, Daniel here. Quick overview about the upcoming ARK event, which towers to play, so we all end up high, hopefully. There are certain towers banned, especially live erosion isn't in play. That is a problem because it deals the most amount of DPS. But we have Tesla coil available with small Thunderbolts, so we have to chase Trap Matrix again. There is a Gravity Vortex banned, which means no portals for us, no black holes on Skyguard. Talking about Skyguard, we don't have access to burn in any way or form, so energy detonation is also out of the window. So which towers do we play instead to compensate for the lack of crowd control, slows, teleports, etc. and DPS? You pick Disruption Drone because the third breakthrough card is possibly Converging Field. It pulls enemies to the center and groups everything up nice and tight in one spot, and this is what you want to do. If you get this card offered, just pick it, don't hesitate, don't refresh, get for Converging Field. It's very important. We also have a good damage dealer here with Disruption Drone in form of Disruption. That's huge amounts of DPS potentially. So if you have the chance, pick these cards up, especially if you are on your refresh set that is offered to you and you have already refreshed. And you get the disruption combo, pick it. Then we have, of course, Tesla coil, as I just said, with Trap Matrix, because we want all these small Thunderbolts on the enemies that are surrounding the boss to get boss damage in. As our third card pick, we play Hive. Hive is the best damage dealer early on and mid-game, let's say up to stage 200, especially if you get these cards down here, Volley Wasp or Swarm Fury. If you get Swarm Fury, you play, is it Beam or Laser? I'm always mixing those two. You play Beam. If you have picked Swarm Fury, you play Beam. If you don't get Swarm Fury, you play Laser, because Laser is better damage than Beam because of all the ripping beams. Oops, sorry. Because of the ripping beams, they are solid damage even without energy detonation, which is no option this time around because we don't have burn. So the 4 turrets we play, long story short, are Disruption Drone, Tesla coil of course, then we go Hive and one of the green guns, Beam or Laser. Also, interesting information for you. I don't know if I want to get in too much detail. It needs some testing, but 2 arcs ago, I came across a combination with Railgun that actually dealt double the damage of Hive, and that really surprised me because I didn't even had all the good Railgun cards because it was completely I didn't pay attention to Railgun, but now that we have Disruption Drone and Railgun, it needs some testing, but I will upload a few shorts about that when I tested it. But keep an eye on Railgun. If you get random cards offered and all cards seem to be bad and there's a Railgun card, pick it. So let's come to the module list, because we also have modules banned. This time around we have Anti-Heal available, because Anti-Heal ain't on the ban list. Pretty much every single module here is optional or irrelevant. That's good for us. The only module that hurts a little bit is Fewer Foes. 15% reduced enemies. But this card can be a debuff as well, because think about it. If you have 15% less enemies surrounding the boss, you deal 15% less damage through mini Thunderbolts from Matrix or energy detonations. It's 15% less DPS, period. In some cases this card is good, but in most cases it's break even or bad. So no problem at all that we don't have Fewer Foes this time. And we didn't have the last arc, and some people made it to 300 or 290. Anti-Heal is back. Anti-Heal sounds super important, but it actually isn't, because as you saw last arc, many free-to-play players, including me, ended up very high in the leaderboard without anti-heal. To be fair, we had life erosion, which compensates a little bit for anti-heal, but still,